Have you ever wondered why some websites or apps look great on your mobile device while others just don't fit right? In today's digital landscape, the answer to this question often lies in one of the most essential aspects of UI/UX design: mobile and responsive design. As smartphones and tablets become more ingrained in our daily lives, the way we interact with digital content has shifted dramatically. Now, more than ever, it's crucial to create designs that not only look good, but also work effectively across a multitude of devices. Let's take a moment to appreciate the widespread use of mobile devices. Just think about it. You're waiting in line for your morning coffee, and you pull out your phone to catch up on the news. Or maybe you're on a bus, flipping through a digital magazine on your tablet. These scenarios are common in our modern, connected world, and they highlight the importance of mobile-friendly design. But what does it mean to design for mobile? It's not just about shrinking a website or an app to fit a smaller screen. It's about understanding how users interact with their mobile devices, considering the diversity of screen sizes and resolutions, and creating a user experience that adapts seamlessly to these variables. It's about designing for flexibility, and that's where responsive design comes in. Responsive design is a technique that allows content to automatically adjust to the screen size of the device it's being viewed on. Whether your users are on a smartphone, a tablet, or a desktop computer, a responsive design ensures they'll have an optimal viewing experience. But why is this so important? Imagine visiting a website on your phone and having to constantly pinch and zoom to read the text or click on links. It's frustrating, right? By embracing mobile and responsive design, we can eliminate these pain points, providing a seamless, enjoyable user experience no matter the device. In a world where digital content is consumed on the go, understanding mobile and responsive design is more than just a trend, it's a necessity. It's the key to creating user experiences that are not only visually pleasing, but also intuitively usable across all platforms. Understanding mobile and responsive design is essential in creating a seamless user experience across all platforms. So what should you consider when designing for mobile devices? Diving headfirst into the world of mobile design, it's crucial to understand user behavior. Users interact with mobile devices differently than they would with a desktop. They're often on the go, using their devices in a variety of contexts, from waiting in line at the grocery store to lounging at home on the couch. Understanding these usage patterns can guide your design decisions, helping you create experiences that are not only visually pleasing, but also intuitive and easy to use. Next, we have to consider the diversity of screen sizes and resolutions. In the mobile landscape, one size certainly does not fit all. From compact smartphones to larger tablets, your design needs to be flexible enough to adapt to different screen sizes while still maintaining usability and aesthetic appeal. This requires a keen understanding of how elements scale and reflow, ensuring that your design remains coherent and functional, regardless of the device it's viewed on. And let's not forget about touch gestures. Swiping, tapping, pinching, scrolling, these are the language of mobile interaction. As designers, it's our job to understand this language and use it to our advantage. This means creating interactions that are intuitive and natural, leveraging common gestures to make navigation a breeze. Whether it's a swipe to dismiss a notification or a pinch to zoom in on a photo, these gestures can make or break the user experience. But what does all this mean in practice? It means designing with the user in mind, taking into account their behavior, their device, and the way they interact with it. It means creating designs that are flexible and adaptable, that can scale to different screen sizes without losing their charm. And it means understanding the language of touch gestures, using them to create interactions that feel just right. By considering these elements, you can create a mobile design that not only looks good, but feels good to use. And isn't that what great design is all about? Creating experiences that not only please the eye, but also make life a little bit easier. And in the world of mobile design, that's a goal worth striving for. Now that we understand mobile design, let's move on to responsive web design. Picture this. You've created a stunning website. It looks fantastic on your desktop, but when you view it on a smartphone or a tablet, everything's a jumbled mess. That's where responsive web design comes in. Responsive web design is all about flexibility and adaptability. It's about making sure that your site looks and works perfectly, no matter what device it's being viewed on. It's the art of crafting sites to provide an optimal viewing and interaction experience. This includes easy reading and navigation, with a minimum of resizing, panning, and scrolling across a wide range of devices, from desktop computer monitors to mobile phones. Now, how do we achieve this? First, we have fluid grid systems. These are layout designs that resize and adjust to the screen they're being viewed on. Instead of designing 3 different layouts for 3 different devices, fluid grids allow us to create one design that works across all platforms. It's like a puzzle that rearranges itself to fit any shape or size. Next, we have flexible images and media. It's not just the layout that needs to adapt to different screens, but also the images and other media files. By using techniques like CSS, we can ensure that images scale and resize to fit the screen they're being viewed on, without distorting or pixelating. Finally, we have media queries. These are a tool in CSS that allow us to apply different styles and layouts depending on the characteristics of the device the site is being viewed on. For example, we can use a media query to change the font size when the site is viewed on a smaller screen, ensuring the text remains readable. In essence, responsive web design is a combination of fluid grids, flexible images, and media queries. But more than that, it's a philosophy. It's about putting the user first and ensuring that the digital experiences we create are accessible, enjoyable, and satisfying for everyone, no matter what device they're using. With responsive design, you ensure that your website or app looks great, regardless of the device it's viewed on. But how do we design for different screen sizes? This question is key when it comes to creating a comprehensive user experience. Let's dive in. First off, we've got the mobile-first design approach. This method is all about prioritizing smaller screens during the design process. It's like building a house. You start with a solid foundation, which in this case is the mobile design, then add on layers or enhancements for larger screens. This approach ensures that your design is flexible and adaptable, providing an optimal user experience no matter the device used. Next up, we have breakpoints and viewports. Breakpoints are the points at which your website's content will respond to provide the user with the best possible layout to consume the information. They're like the switching stations of your design, allowing it to adapt fluidly to different screen sizes. Viewports, on the other hand, dictate how content is displayed on a device. By utilizing viewports, you ensure that your content fits the screen it's being viewed on, reducing the need for users to zoom or scroll horizontally. Now let's talk about content hierarchy. This is the art of structuring and prioritizing information to suit smaller screens without compromising usability. It's about making sure the most important information is front and center, ensuring users can find what they need quickly and easily. This is particularly crucial for mobile screens where space is at a premium. Lastly, we need to consider navigation and user flow. With limited screen real estate on mobile devices, it's crucial to optimize navigation patterns. This means creating a clear, intuitive pathway through your content, allowing users to interact with your site or app smoothly and seamlessly. By designing for different screen sizes, you ensure a seamless user experience across all devices. Remember, in today's digital world, adaptability is key. So keep these principles in mind and you'll be on your way to creating a truly responsive design. Let's not forget about mobile app design and optimization. It's a realm where form and function coalesce, creating a seamless user experience. To make this happen, we need to consider different app development approaches, platform guidelines, navigation patterns, and performance optimization techniques. First, let's examine the 3 main development approaches: native, hybrid, and web apps. Native apps are designed for a specific platform, like iOS or Android, offering optimal performance and a high level of customization. Hybrid apps, on the other hand, are essentially web applications packaged in a native wrapper. They offer a balance between performance and cross-platform compatibility. Lastly, web apps are websites that mimic the functionality of native apps, offering broad accessibility but sometimes falling short in terms of performance and native features. Next up are platform guidelines. Both iOS and Android have comprehensive design guidelines that dictate the visual and interactive elements of apps. Adhering to these guidelines ensures a consistent and intuitive user experience across apps within the same platform. Navigation in mobile apps is a crucial aspect of user experience. It should be intuitive, predictable, and easily accessible. Common patterns include tab bars, bottom navigation, and gesture-based navigation. Each has its own pros and cons, and the choice largely depends on the complexity of your app and the preferences of your target users. Now let's touch on performance optimization. A well-performing app is just as important as a good-looking one. Techniques for optimization include minimizing file sizes, reducing network requests, and implementing caching strategies. These can significantly improve the speed and responsiveness of your app, leading to enhanced user satisfaction. Finally, testing is paramount. It's vital to test your designs on various devices to ensure consistent experiences. You can use emulators, simulators, and real devices for this purpose. In addition, traditional usability testing methods can be adapted to the mobile context to uncover usability issues specific to mobile devices. Performance testing, on the other hand, helps you assess and improve the speed and responsiveness of your app. With these insights into mobile app design and optimization, you can create a mobile app that not only looks great, but also performs exceptionally well.